There he is.
Look at him, world-famous comic, Chicago staple, our buddy Tom Dreesen. Spent 14 years as Frank Sinatra's opening act and is always coming back to give back to Chicago as well. He's here with us this morning. Hello there, my friend.
Tom?
Good morning. Good morning to you all. It's good to be back with you again.
Always look the same. Never changes. He's doing something right, Larry. So tell us what you have going on in Rosemont this weekend.
In Rosemont, you know, we're doing America Salutes You, and WGN will be filming that. And we're to salute, you know, tomorrow is, of course, Veterans Day, so the day after, we want to salute our troops, the men and women who served in the armed forces. And that all, you pointed out earlier, all the people are going to be performing. Everybody's going to do a couple songs, all those artists. And
Cyndi Lauper, Ricky Skaggs, Gavin DeGraw. List goes on and on, but also Jim Cornelison from, you know, sings that national anthem for the Blackhawks. He's going to be there. David Eigenberg's going to be there. There's all the artists that'll be part of the show. It's going to be a huge night. CeCe Winans, among others. And this is how you get tickets, americasalutesyou.org. Of course, we want you to come out to see the show. I'm going to be there as well. But
I'll be the master of ceremony.
Yeah, Tom is the MC. But we're going to, as Tom said, be recording it and playing it back Thanksgiving evening at 8 o'clock here on WGN.
Yes.
So, cool.
Yeah. And thank our troops. Then I'm also, Saturday afternoon, going back to Harvey, Illinois, my hometown, and going to the high school. I went to Thornton Township High School, and I'm welcoming back all the men and women who served in the armed forces from Harvey, Illinois. Harvey, Illinois always gets all the negative publicity whenever there's problems there, and I just want to show the world that this little town sent probably more men and women into the armed forces than any community of its size.
Wow.
From World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, and on and on and on. But also, we have 21 of our boys from our high school on the Vietnam Wall. You know, our men and women serve proudly, and we're bringing them all back and welcoming them home to Thornton High School Saturday at noon. And
what a nice
3 o'clock,
thing.
Yeah. I have a Medal of Honor recipient. Alan Lynch is going to be our keynote speaker, and Tuskegee Airman Lawton Wilkerson, who is a dear friend of mine. He's 90 years old now, and he's going to be there. And we're just going to thank them for their service and let the world know that Harvey, Illinois has so many things to be proud of, including the men and women who served.
Do you still hang out with your old buddies from Harvey? Go to some of your old haunts, some of the old stuff that you used to do?
Those who are still alive, yeah. Yeah, I still have friends from my childhood, you know. I've never been a Hollywood
colorful
guy.
characters. I mean, you know, like personalities. You've talked about this. I've seen you talk in your stand-up. Some of these.
You know, Harvey, the people I talked about in my act. A lot of the guys I grew up with, they'd say, "How come you never talk about me when you're on a Tonight Show?" Little did they know I just changed the name. You know. But you know, Harvey had. I'm so proud of it. Lou Boudreau, a member of baseball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Betty Robinson, the first woman to win a gold medal in the Olympics. Bill Hayes from Days of Our Lives, and had hit record Davy Crockett. The Dells, a black singing group that had 9 gold records, you know. And 11 men at one time were serving in playing in the NFL that came from Harvey, came from high school. At one time we had 11 guys. So Harvey's got so much to be proud of.
We did a story earlier this week, Tom, about a Cubs musical that is in the works right now that has been attributed to you putting all of this together and some other backers. What's the latest on this Cubs musical?
Well, it's not me putting it together, but they called me in on it. You know, Bill Mervitz and a friend of mine, Arnie Granite, you know, from Jam Production, and they asked me would I be interested. And when at first I was, you know, so. But then when they pitched it, I said, "Oh wow, that's a great idea. A musical about the Cubs winning season, and would I be interested in? I'm interested in being a part of it." Maybe financially, but also maybe narrating, having a part in it. It would give me an excuse to come back to Chicago every year. You know, I live in California, but come back here, say, for a month and do the play and hang out with you guys.
Did you get to go to any of the games? And I mean, this is what was it like following this in L.A.?
I went to 3 of the games here at Wrigley
Yeah.
Field. You know, I mean, it's just I've been a Cub fan since I was a little boy, and that was long before any of you were all born.
How'd that go over in Harvey, Illinois?
Oh, that was tough because it was White Sox neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, I was indoctrinated to the Cubs at 5 years old, listening to them on the radio. So I became a Cub fan, not knowing I was in hostile territory. By the time I was 8 years old, I could take a punch.
Yeah.
But I went to all games at Wrigley. I was so excited. I mean,
You were hanging out with Bob Newhart and the other California Cubs fans. I saw some pictures on Facebook.
we all go to the games when the Cubs come to play the Dodgers. Joe Mantegna, Gary Sinise, me, Vince Vaughn, Bob Newhart, Jim Belushi,
Jeff Garland, I saw was there.
Garland,
Bonnie Hunt was there.
Yeah, Bonnie. We all hang out and reminisce about how great this city, Chicago.
It's like Battle of the Network Stars, Chicago style.
Let's bring it back, Tom.
Well, two big events for Tom on Saturday, as we showed you. We're going to put up that graphic again. Welcome Home Thornton Township High School honors our vets. That's in the new auditorium in his alma mater in Harvey, Illinois. And that night, Tom will be at the Rosemont Theater emceeing America Salute You. And tickets are available through americasaluteyou.org or through Ticketmaster. Thank you so much for being here. Good to